My beloved. So I haven't put much on metals in a while. It's just a real simple video. Kids, silver's going to go below 60 something. So everybody who got suckered into buying silver during the time it was over $60 or over $50, guess what? You got screwed. Unless you're trading futures and know how to make your money back. If you bought physical, you bought it during a squeeze. We are, I think, coming out of a 1 year squeeze on it. We went into it before this administration and are coming out of it just now. The 200-day moving average is saying silver is going to go below $60 shortly and probably continue there. Just some thoughts. Here, we'll pull a card on it here. I'll grab cards. We'll shake them down. And we'll pull one on them, right? It's lucky, y'all. I'll wake up the witching hour and actually do something with it, right? Other than worship Ball Jupiter or, well, you know, Todd's son Horus isn't up, so. But it is the moon day. Maybe in the hour of the moon we'll go out and do something in honor of the moon. I promise to rename the moon. The sun wants me to go back to the ancient Canaanite language, and I'm not going to do that right away. If I do, I'm going to add Todd's son Horus Shamash or something. Or Todd's son Horus Chama for not talking to me for so long in his life. Just some thoughts. When you get deities, you got to hold them accountable. Test them. Is that a thing? Oh, yeah, definitely. So yes on that, and the silver going below $50 or below 60 soon. But continue down there, I think. I think we had a whole 1 year and change squeeze. Just some thoughts. Here, another card on the 1 year squeeze. We're going to have to go with yes on that. Saturn's on that. Saturn Taurus. I think that's a confirmation. The stoppage on silver being highly valuable. Realistically, I don't think it should be really over 20 something bucks is where it ought to be back again. When the economy's healthy, gold is around 3 and silver's around, or it's a little less than 3 and silver's like 20 something bucks. It's when the economy was still healthy-ish. We get back to that, we might be able to have Americans have value still again, because by and large, I just shook that down, goddamn. I shook that down. Ace of Wands twice on that? That's a shuffling error, not a spiritual component, of course. There's nothing spiritual in it. Everything's just so real, right? Whatever that fucking means. There you go. Double confirmation, the Emperor. How much more confirmation in red and fire and in Aries do you need for something to be the time we're in, right? Because that's the zodiacal sign we're in right now. That's kind of ominous, right? Let's pull another card, right? How about your future? How great things are. Let's make sure you know I'm not jucking you. What is your future? Is it great and contentment? Is it hope and clarity? Is it honor and commitment of others that manifests into a benefit for you? Ooh, sad. Sad today. It's not going to be that today. Maybe it's just a card for today. Not a card for preeminence, post-eminence, and clarity and possibilities. Maybe it's just the moment. No today is not no forever, I've heard before. So, your existential humanism, is it going to get better? Hey, the greatest Maleficus coming out. Getting Saturn everywhere, guys. Is the next psychosocial experience a benefit for your mental capacity in coping with reality? Wow, that's a win. Saturn, Leo. You got it from me. This is going to be good. Let's see. External conflict. Competition and arguments. There is going to be something in it. And let me remind you, we're still in the fire sign. Your Saturn, Leo, wants you to know that. And that's coming out of Gebra. Out of Mars. That information, it came from Mars. On the Sephiroth tree. Because Gebra is associated with Ma'adim, Mars. The planet. The intelligence. We chose planets to put on the Sephiroth because each one of those have an intelligence that radiate in the spectrum associated with the emanation on the Sephiroth tree, which is always what we're talking about. When we talk about the planets and stuff, we're talking about an intelligence radiating, permeating our existence, and ability to coagulate and transfer between each other, not only in the way of sound, but by the other senses that we are allowed to interact with, right? Is that true? The sun on it. He put some light on that. Achievement, optimism, vitality, ambition. This could be in the area of success, good health, and festivities. So you're going to want to put that to you. Apply that to you there. You get the sun sign right there. With my Apollo finger. All right, grab another sign for the times. The sun. Those who are worshiping, people like me, trying to figure out what's the best thing to add value in your life. Can we throw some respect somewhere and get it to give us something? We reckon that's true. We're already getting something out of the sun. So, can we pay respects places and give value? We're going yes on that, right? Right? And that's an attainment. Wands are a direction to advancement, attainment, building, right? The getting of the thing, right? Initiative, extrovert, that's going to be in the new good years. That was a stroke. It was good years, blimp. And there was a communication on it. So I guess it was good news in communication. All right, next one. One more shakedown. Oh, spirit through a card. Spirit through a card. What are you getting today? Boom, Pisces. Pisces, Aquarius. You'll be abundant, but it'll be in mostly shit talking, right? I'm just kidding. Social benefits. Let's get a confirmation on that. It's Pisces. You know you're getting it. Whatever it is that aligns with your mind. Okay, Queen of Wands. That's going to be in creativity and focus. So, mental advancement, right? The stuff that you use to form matter with. The creativity and the advancements thereof. Right? Mind expanding. Let's pull one more card for Skiggles. Dang, y'all got the Malif cards right out the pack. I got that right out the way. Now I'm feeling facetious. What kind of question we gonna ask? We ask, is food gonna be a problem for regular Americans in the short term? Now, that's the Capricorn Aquarius. It's gonna be abundantly a problem. How about that? And it's the King of Swords, air card. Ooh. You know, if I got like a Cups card on this something, on a question like this, I'd think different. When you get an air card on a question like that, two edge. That means if it cuts both of us, this is what you get. That's how Malif looks at it. If this sword cuts both of us, it was needed. Just kidding, guys. Be careful what we do, right? That was always the message, the Emperor on that, right? Some good cards. I'm going to show you how I'm shaking these down. Because I think there's something quasi-spiritual happening going on over here. Every now and then when I grab the cards and just start shaking them down and asking the questions, snapping 8 times for you, just to see what Saturn do. Oh, this is the top card. This is your card right now. Ooh, Scorpio Sagittarius. Whatever you're hitting at, whatever you're looking to hit, it's going to be there. Right? Sagittarius is obviously intimately linked with Jupiter and luck. Luck is sex and relationships, opportunity, children, the things that come out of cohesion. Some thoughts. Impulsive. Keep moving, right? On the path, continue the path, right? Confirmation in passion, youth, impulsiveness, and travel. Let's pull one more. Because the psycho-spiritual experience comes right out of the cards, guys. Emanating straight out of Kether. Down to Malkuth. Right. A little shaky down. Is necromancy the best way to start a new future in your life? Guys, you're going to have to get into necromancy. That's what's going on here. The judgment is necromantic. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got Pluto on that. I can't even remember what that one is. Y'all remember that's Pluto or something? This one here? I can't remember that one. It's not Uranus. It's not Neptune. I think that's Pluto. So this is going to be the area in abundance, rebirth, because Pluto is named Rhinowan. Because I renamed Pluto based on what it's named in astrology. Rhinowan means refresh. When Pluto makes it into your zodiac, it's a good thing. That generation that gets the Pluto in the zodiac, right? Because it sits in the zodiac for X amount of years as it moves around. Anyway, it's a refreshing for everybody that comes out of that star family during that time. Just some thoughts. You want Pluto in your fucking zodiac when you get pooped out into the neither sphere here, where it's neither this, neither that, right? It's like a neither world, right? It's neither good, neither bad, neither terrible, neither great, right? Some places are awesome, some places suck. There's multiple circles of this hell or whatever if you want. Or a kingdom. This kingdom. Saturn's kingdom. Because it could be hell, guys. You know there's experiences in the body. Even the Vedics talk about gross material experience that could be distracting. Gotta have a yes on that one. Sagittarius moon. Out of Yesod 7, which is, I can't remember if Yesod's on the right and it's Venus, or if it's in the middle and it's the sun. No, it's the moon. Yesod's the moon, right? I have to think about that. I'm sucking Sephiroth right now. Sometimes I got it. Sometimes I ain't emanating. Other times, it's not accessible. All right, here we go. Defense and strength. Protection on that. So, 9 is supposed to be the bottom of the Sephiroth, just before Malkuth. There we go. There you go. Yesod. And that's the closest to Malkuth. So everything that comes out of Yesod, whatever your confirmation was, whatever you were thinking, that's happening. The stuff that's closest to the earth you get. Right? Now you got to look at it. If it comes from Mercury, you better look at it. Comes from Venus, you better look at it. Comes from the sun, still should look at it. Comes from the moon, still should look at it. Be careful. Don't just run. It's not instructions like a book. This whole thing. Because none of them are obligated to do the right thing for us. We have to use wisdom. Right? Mercury. Have to use your Mercury mind. But you have to be able to know what Mercury mind is, because it's a polarity. It's a left polarity. So there's some sifting you got to do on your own. Right? In the area of property, family, and inheritance, the Pentacles. Right? It has to do with connections and influence in things that manifest into reality. Right? Typically, it's the physical, mental traits that you know how to do a skill, right? Or learn how to network a certain way that achieves goals, right? Right now, if you are Gemini and Jupiter is still in Gemini, this is the time to get something done. There's a confirmation on that. Queen of Wands, attainment. That's super confirmation on that. And creativity and focus, so it's going to be dominated by the ambitions in those areas. Aries, Pisces, the social benefits you need, like the ability to speak correctly, to get people to receive you well, that's going to be highly supported by this. It's also in the Wands card, too. It has to do with attainment. And attainment has to be socially accepted well, right? Let's get Jupiter in. Emperor on that double confirmation. All right, just some card pulls again. Later, beloved.